Once upon a time, in a city that thrived on music and dreams, a father and daughter found their relationship tested by shadows of the past. Kelly, a renowned musician whose voice once echoed in stadiums, was at a crossroads in his life. Behind closed doors, his daughter Buku grappled with her own truth, feeling a weight she could no longer carry alone. One afternoon, Buku sat in her room, the walls adorned with memories of laughter and love, but also tinged with the complexity of their family legacy. It was here that she decided to confront her father about the pain she had kept bottled up for years. She reached out to him, hoping for understanding but fearing rejection. When they met, the air was thick with tension. Kelly, despite his public persona, was a father first. As she spoke her truth, her voice trembling but resolute, he listened. Each word was like a note in a haunting melody, deeply resonant and filled with emotion. She spoke of hurt and disappointment, revealing the impact of their past on her present. Kelly felt the weight of her words. As a father, he was deeply upset, not just by the allegations, but by the realization that his actions had caused pain to his daughter. It was a moment of reckoning, where the artist's bravado faded, revealing the man beneath the fame. His attorney later conveyed his feelings to the public, emphasizing R. Kelly's distress over the allegations. But for him, the battle was not just legal, it was deeply personal. He found himself reflecting on his life, the choices he had made, and how they had shaped the bond with his daughter. Buku, in turn, felt empowered. Speaking out was her way of reclaiming her narrative. As she stepped into her own light, she began to explore her creativity, using music and art as outlets for healing. The journey was not easy. There were days filled with doubt and sadness, but she was determined to forge her path. Together, they began to rebuild their relationship, brick by brick, acknowledging the past while striving for a healthier future. R. Kelly, learning to listen more than he spoke, made a commitment to be there for Buku as she navigated her journey of healing. As time passed, they found moments of connection amidst the chaos, sharing music, laughter, and understanding. The bond between father and daughter transformed, becoming a testament to resilience and the possibility of redemption. In the end, it wasn't about the allegations or the shadows of the past. It was about the strength to face one's truth and the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. Kelly started attending family therapy sessions, a brave move for a man used to facing the world alone. In these sessions, he learned to navigate his emotions, confront his past mistakes, and understand their ripple effects on those he loved. Buku too was on her own journey. Inspired by the stories of others who had faced similar struggles, she began writing songs. The lyrics poured out of her, raw and honest, capturing the complexity of her feelings, grief, anger, and ultimately, hope. She found solace in music, a passion she inherited from her father, and soon started sharing her creations at local open mics. One evening, as she performed a poignant ballad about resilience, she noticed R. Kelly in the back of the dimly lit room. His presence was both comforting and intimidating. The spotlight he had once commanded was now on her. When she finished, the applause was thunderous, but all she could see was her father's proud smile. After the show, they sat together, the energy of the performance still buzzing around them. "You have a gift, Buku," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "I always knew you would find your way to music." "Thanks, Dad," she replied, biting her lip. "It feels good to share my truth. I want my music to be honest, just like we've tried to be with each other." That night, they talked for hours, discussing not just music but their dreams, fears, and aspirations. It was a moment of vulnerability for both of them, one that deepened their bond. R. Kelly opened up about the pressures of fame, the mistakes that haunted him, and his desire to be a better father. In turn, Buku shared her fears of being overshadowed by his legacy and her determination to carve out her own identity. As they navigated this new territory, they faced challenges. The media scrutiny was relentless, and the public perception of R. Kelly remained a heavy burden. There were days when doubt crept in, threatening to overshadow their progress. But they leaned on each other, using their shared passion for music as a beacon of hope. One day, Buku suggested they collaborate on a song. "Let's write something together, Dad. Something that speaks to our journey," she proposed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. R. Kelly hesitated. It was a bold move that came with its own set of risks, but he saw the fire in her eyes and couldn't refuse. In the studio, they poured their hearts into the music, blending their styles into a powerful anthem of redemption and resilience. The lyrics reflected their struggles, their pain, and their love for each other. It was a cathartic experience, and as they layered the final notes, they both felt a sense of release, a cleansing of sorts. When they decided to release the song, they did so with a message of healing, emphasizing the importance of confronting one's truth. They knew it would be met with mixed reactions, but they were ready to face whatever came next together. As the song began to resonate with others, they received messages from fans who related to their story. People shared their own experiences of overcoming adversity, finding solace in the music. R. Kelly and Buku realized they were not alone in their struggles. Their journey had become a source of hope for others. Through it all, they learned that healing is not linear. Some days were harder than others, and they both stumbled. But with every step they took together, their relationship grew stronger, rooted in a foundation of love, understanding, and shared vulnerability. In the end, it was more than just music that brought them together. It was the courage to confront their past and the strength to build a future. They discovered that despite the shadows, the light they created together was brighter than they had ever imagined. And as they continued to navigate the complexities of their lives, they did so hand in hand, ready to face whatever came next.